Okay, when you hear the word Tesla, I want you guys to think of our future. Now, in just a few months, most of us are going to be earning some money. Maybe it'll be a few years, for some of us will go to grad school, but pretty soon we're going to have a job, we're going to be earning money. And we might take that first big step into adulthood of buying a car. Now, I know for me, personally, that's not going to be for like at least another 6 years, and that may be true for a lot of us. So maybe somebody in our family or our friends are going to be buying a car. Or maybe we'll even just be a stereotypical millennial and never buy a car, we'll just rent cars. But at some point, you're going to be making a decision to choose a car. And when you do, you can choose to take a step into the past, you can take a step into the future. Now, we all procrastinate, it's human. For a lot of us, that could be TikTok, YouTube, Reddit. For me, I read about Tesla. I have read every single stock analysis, press release, firmware update in the past 2 years. I literally spend like half an hour to 2 hours every day reading about Tesla. Because Tesla is our future. Okay, so you might be saying, okay, who's this hoity-toity guy coming here saying we're gonna get Teslas? Like, that's ridiculous. Because Tesla did such a good job of branding itself as this super high-class, sleek vehicle that all the Silicon Valley billionaires want to buy. They did a great job of that. And when I ask people people our age, their dream cars, most people say Tesla. So I don't think I have to convince you that Teslas are these sexy, sleek vehicles that are faster than Lamborghinis, faster than Ferraris, even the base models. I don't think I need to teach you that. I don't think I need to bring you along there. But what I want you guys to realize is that Tesla is going to be the Toyota of the future. It can be your first car. Now, Elon Musk detailed all this with his secret master plan that he released in 2012. Build a super high-end sports car, use that money to build a luxury sedan, use that money to build an affordable mass market vehicle. Now, everybody still thinks about Tesla as that super high-end sports car, but the fact is they're already at that stage 3. They've already released a vehicle that is a mass market car. Now, can anybody here guess the average selling price of a car in the United States? Anybody have any thoughts?
25,000.
It's a little bit higher, it's around 36,000. Anybody guess the base price of a Tesla Model 3?
$30,000.
Pretty close, $35,000. So it's right below the average. Now you might be saying, okay, that's still pretty expensive, and also an average includes all the Lamborghinis and Ferraris, so that's not really fair. Well, the fact of the matter is the price of a Tesla, that $35,000 base price, it's got some hidden savings that you may not know about. According to AAA, most Americans spend $9,000 on gas every year. The average Tesla owner spends $0 on gas. They're all electric vehicles. They spend about $300 in electricity every year. That's $8,000 of saving every single year you own a Tesla. And then also consider the fact that most people spend about $1,000 on maintenance on their cars every year. The average Tesla owner only spends about $500. I don't have time to go into all the technical details about why, but I'll give you a hint. Maybe it's because there's not literal explosions happening in the engine every 0.3 seconds. It's just a battery that leads to an engine. It's a way simpler vehicle, requires way less maintenance. So you're saving up to about $10,000 every year you own a Tesla. Okay, now I want to get to that point about the future aspect. Now there's been a lot of talk in the media about autopilot and self-driving vehicles. Tesla is there. I watched a video of a guy drive across a highway, take exits, change lanes for 45 minutes without ever touching the steering wheel. Tesla has that technology. And maybe, for most of us, we have an iPhone. A lot of people have iPhones, even regardless if you have an Android. You wake up sometimes the next morning, your phone got an update. It got better, it got faster, it was connected to the Wi-Fi. Like a fine wine, Teslas get better with age. They connect to your Wi-Fi overnight and they literally get updates from the company. They get faster, they get better acceleration, they get longer range, they get that autopilot we were just talking about. And let's talk about one more thing about our future. The environment is kind of going to shit, and it's our fault. Do you want to be driving a car that is literally running on fossil fuels? Or do you want to supercharge your way into the future? I'll address one quick pushback. A lot of people say electric vehicles, they don't have range. How am I going to get around? There's no charging stations. Well, first of all, for most people, about like 300 miles, which is standard for a Tesla, is going to be more than enough for a week or two of driving just to get groceries. What about those long road trips? There's 15,000 superchargers around the world. So wherever you are, you can have a Tesla, you can do whatever you want to do, you can drive wherever you want to go, and you can ask yourselves if you want to take a step into the past, or if you want to drive a Tesla and take a step into our future.
Thank you.